Hey everyone, how's it going? What's up? What's new? If you're new here, I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef on Poshmark and eBay. I'm a full-time foodie, part-time reseller. So today is going to be a cumulative haul of what I picked up. So I'm not going to be thrifting probably for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm just going to be out and about. I'm going to Disney, finally seeing my nephew for the first time in real life. So I just picked some stuff up kind of to suffice me over until I get back. So collectively, this is from, I want to say 5 stores, 4 or 5 stores. Uh, I don't remember what tags, colors were which, but I want to say probably everything was a little bit under $275 each for each item. So let's get started. First up, probably tell what these are just based on this. These were Crocs, but they're Justin Bieber Drew House Crocs. I got the giblets. These are women's 9, men's 7. Technically new without box. So, just a pair of black shoes. I figure I'll give this brand a try again. If you know this kind of style, you might know who this is. It's this logo down here. The brand is Kizik, K-I-Z-I-K, which we all know that these are kind of like the ones shoes for the airport where easy take on and take off. These are unisex, so they're women's 8.5, men's 7. Next guy. This I need some help with. Do we think this is a bathing suit or just or shapewear? So it's this like bikini cut, strappy top tank. It's by Skims, which is, I've never seen this label of Skims before. And it's a size 2X. So let me know what you guys think. Do we think this is a bathing suit? I don't think so because it's not, there's no like cups or anything, but it's lined. So I figure I'll try that guy out. Next guy. This I need to figure out too if it's men's or women's. But this is a really good bolo brand to look for. This is a newer label from them. The brand is Brioni. This is a size medium, 100% cotton, made in Italy. Next guy, I knew who this was just based on the buttons. You might know who this is. And because of this, so it's men's Lululemon. Logo is usually just a weird spot just on the tab. Sadly no size, but this I think is like a large, so I'm probably going to keep it. This is one of my favorite styles of them. I think this is like the Airing Easy shirt, I believe, because it has the ventilation hose. Perfect for traveling. And next guy, another item I'm probably going to keep for myself because I love this brand. It's kind of textured, kind of ribbed pullover hoodie. And what I really love about this one is it does not have that annoying kangaroo pocket. And this brand is kind of one of those, not really obscure brands, but one of the brands that's overlooked a lot. But I love this. I sell it, and I'm a diehard brand lover of this one. I'll scoop it up whenever I find it. Brand is Good Life, size large, made in USA. Next guy, this little 2-piece Hawaiian set. Little sleeveless top with the full wrap skirt. Full wrap, so it has a little tie on the side with little buttons somewhere. And the brand is Hilo Haiti, so it's vintage. The thing with this guy is the skirt's a medium, the top's a small. You know, granola girl, not granola girl, a Hawaiian girl, coconut girl. If anyone does good with these, let me know what kind of, how would you list this under. Yeah. This I got based on style until I saw the brand. All I saw was this peeking out, which is kind of like a good dupe for another Gucci jacket I have. Has nice embroidery all over it, embellishments, a little frayed hem. The brand is Cumulative, size small, which I know doesn't sell like it used to, but I'm going to give it a try. And right next to that was this piece. It's kind of quirky, puff sleeve, kind of like boat neck, asymmetrical button, denim jean jacket. And the brand is Ulla Johnson. My second time finding this. This guy is just a size small, and it's just cotton. This guy, some nice suede color block heels. Probably from the 80s, I want to say, 90s. And it's a Scada, size 9.5. B. Tie-dye. If you see this, you'll know who this is. Talentless. Size large. This is kind of a Kardashian, Scott Disick, whatever his name is, Scott Disick from the Kardashians brand. Next guy. These really nice suede fur boots. And the brand, Stuart Weitzman, which I've never, I think this is probably his label from 2010s, I want to say. But these are like an immaculate shape. So Stuart Weitzman. Yeah, I think this is an older label just because of this. His newer labels will say like Stuart Weitzman spell out, like all over. And these are like a size 5.5. So super small size. These will probably just go off to Real. I have a couple things I'm sending them. Next up, another thing I'll probably send off to Real. Little T-strap kitten heel sandals, patent leather, size 12. And these are Stuart Weitzman again. So this one is kind of a semi-newer label. So the newest Stuart Weitzman, sadly I don't have that pair anymore I sold, but the newer Stuart Weitzman label will spell out Stuart Weitzman down here. And usually it just has SW all over the bottom. It's a little tidbit. This guy. There's a little ruched kind of office-y dress. Or perfect for an artist, you know, like a painter if you're doing an art show. By Hugo Boss, size 4, I believe. Next guy. Second time finding this brand. So they're intentionally distressed. Frayed hem. And I saw this, so I knew this stitching on here. I saw the 13. And then made in Italy. And the brand is R13. Size 29. So R13 again. Very good bolo brand. Next up. This I got just based on style. Hopefully it should carry it over. Just this little Pendleton little, I don't want to call it a clutch, but you could maybe consider it a clutch. Just this little organizer. Perfect, probably throw in a purse or your tote, kind of keep everything sorted. But Pendleton, the only reason I got that is just because of the print, one of their iconic Southwestern prints. And next up, camo. Lululemon again. This one I think is like a large, extra large. Sadly, no size dot like always. Next guy, it's probably gonna go off to Real unless I get more interest in it. Just these pull-on pants. And this brand is Normal Kamali, size medium. Next guy. This little pair of kind of flare leg jeans. I like these because they have the exposed pocket in the front. They are Reformation, size 26. And a little pair of slingback booties, suede booties. Brand is Schuts, which I don't pick up as much anymore, but they're in really great shape. These are the Sandalia Salto 8.5 B. Then next, these just sell like hotcakes for me. The brand is Baggu, B-A-G-G-U. Some of these things, some prints from this brand are bolos. I know the other bags are bolos, but usually like the shopping totes are usually big bolos for me. I think I sold a Simpsons one. I want to say it was Marge. I think it was like 70 or 80 bucks just for a little shopping tote. So keep a lookout for this. And this one is just a Camellia or Camellia, whatever. Print. All right, next up. These I wish were my size. They're a little too big on me, so I'm probably gonna sell them. These nice woven leather huaraches. This brand is kind of like men's Anthropologie or Huck. I don't know how we consider it. Anthropologie sells these, but in men's on select times, and I think some other site sells them. But the brand is Nisolo, and size 10, made in Peru. So leather upper, rubber sole. Next guy I was gonna keep, but I don't like the way it fits, so I'm gonna sell it. This nice kind of navy charcoaly color bomber jacket. It's H&M, which is an brand, but size large. The reason I got this was because it's 100% linen, and I'm trying to find more linen and silk for myself. But it's just too, I don't like the structure on it. Next up, this nice men's bomber jacket, velvet, kind of like Sgt. Pepper's vibes from the Beatles. And it has a nice little Chinese Asian dragon in the back. So it's Zara Man, size small. Next guy. A nice pair of black glitter, kind of Mary Jane style heels. Block heels. Size 39, and they are LK Bennett, which I know doesn't sell like he used to, but these should probably sell good just based on style. Next guy. Nice men's button down. I believe this is men's. This is my first time finding this brand too. So it's a nice blue kind of pajama stripe. Roll tab sleeves. And it's redone. Size medium. This skirt just made me smile. I wonder why, you can tell. So this gives me like Miss Fritz from Magic School Bus. Perfect for an art teacher or science teacher. So it's kind of this planet print. All the planets have little faces on them and smiling. Top is the sun that's smiling. Brand is ModCloth 3X. Next guy. I need some help with this because I've seen this brand before. I think this is like one of those Anthropologie brands too. Or sometimes sold at Anthropologie. So these kind of cool tortoise fleckled marble sunglasses, and the brand is IC, and these are the Aldens. So these are in great shape, but there's just some scratching, which I hate listing sunglasses because it's always hard to show the scratches, but they really don't affect your vision. I kind of like them, but I have too many, so my loss is your gain. Next up, nice little leather wallet. It's by Tumi. Now the only thing, I might keep this just because inside needs to be like, it's all cracking from the leather being dried out. If anyone knows any solutions how to fix like this kind of stuff, let me know, because I know Tumi will repair stuff for you, but since this was secondhand, it's kind of a great subject with them now. They used to be able to fix anything you buy secondhand. Now it's not as so easy to get repairs for free for them. Next up, 3 pairs of shorts for myself. If you know this print, you might know who this is already. Skies out, thighs out. Chubbies. Just a little pair of sweat shorts. Nice little pair of chino shorts for me. These are like the 7-inch seam. Same with this, but these are always a good bolo. So chubbies stuff, you'll find like this. I find the printed stuff does way better. There's one pair of chubbies I sold that was like the founding fathers on a boat. Those sold for like I want to say it was like $215, $220 for those. So look up chubbies whenever you find them. Some prints are very rare. Next guy. These I'm probably just going to keep for myself. Just a nice white pair of chinos. These are the older pair of theories, older tag, because we know it's that little rectangle, skinny rectangle, as opposed to the newer tag has a big square, as well as the size tag. The material tag will be black, if that makes sense. Next guy, another good bolo brand. This is probably gonna go to Real just because I'm scared about this one. The brand is Brunello Cucinelli, 2XL, 100% cotton. Then just a nice little travel wallet, nylon outer, leather trim, with this really fun, bright purple interior, contrasting interior. Inside is in great shape, just the outside just has the normal wear and tear from scuffs. But the brand is Henry Vendel, which we know is no longer in business. Some prints do well him. And then last two things. These I gotta try on. If I don't like them, I'm probably gonna sell them. But they're Polo Ralph Lauren. I got these just because I like the orange wash on them. And these were a size 34. And then last up, really good bolo brand to look for. These I'm keeping, but if you ever see this brand, pick them up in the athleisure wear. It's a very underrated designer. So the brand is Sergio Tacchini or Tacchini. You might be able to read them a little bit better. But these I kind of like because they're kind of like Y2K style, but they're not like obnoxious, if that makes sense. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. Let me know what you think. I do have some other stuff that I got with this. It's sold already, and some other stuff that other people are keeping. So if you guys want me to do another video, kind of like with my personal collection, like I did with my bags and my shoes, feel free to let me know. Reach out, because as you can see, all this is my new closet. I'm kind of reorganizing, getting my life together. You know, up here I have all my Converse. Down here's all my sweaters, some of my button downs. Just ignore this pile down here because this is all my to be sorted. So I'm doing a big closet purge. So, as we know, take care, goodbye, reach out if you need anything.